In brightest day, in darkest night, Tony Watley is here to fight. What up, y'all? It's the Black Anime Guy, and I just got back from seeing the Green Lantern, not in 3D, just in 2D. And it was okay. So the story of Green Lantern follows Jordan Halleck. So the story of Green Lantern follows Hal Jordan, an air pilot in the Air Force, who is just your typical man, human. He does all the normal stuff. One day, he encounters an alien wielding a ring with extraordinary powers. The alien then goes to tell him that the ring has chosen him to be the next Green Lantern. After that, he learns to use the power of the ring to become the Green Lantern. Now, for this movie, for the longest, I was on the iffy scale because it could have gone one of two ways. One, it could have been awesome. Two, it could have been a financial disaster. It could have sucked. It actually was in the middle. Not that bad. Ryan Reynolds was pretty good in the role. I liked him. He's pretty funny. Blake Lively was... I don't know why she's in this movie. Basically, she's in it because she's hot. Don't deny that. Tim Robbins, boring. All the other characters, why were you in the movie? You weren't even used. Mark Strong is in this movie, who plays a very serious, stern guy. Not a villain this time, which is a good change. Albeit, I'm kind of glad I didn't have high expectations, because if I went into this movie thinking it's going to be something awesome, I would have came out like I felt like in Sucker Punch. I would have been thoroughly disappointed. But I didn't have any high expectations for this movie, so I went in like, okay, it might be bad, I don't know. And I went in, I'm like, okay, it's pretty good. Some mild cons would be like the writing was iffy at times, and the very cliche writing. Honestly, very cliche writing. Most of the characters that were in the movie were barely used. Most of the Green Lanterns weren't even used in the movie. The movie mainly focuses on Ryan Reynolds' character and how he learns how to fight the fear and become the Green Lantern. But none of the other Green Lanterns are in the movie. They're barely in it. The villains in the movie, barely used too. I mean, like, you get one or two scenes before he actually fights whatever the heck that cloud thingy is. I forgot the name. But, like, you get one or two scenes and you hardly see him, like, wreaking havoc in the universe where he's supposed to be. And the climactic ending. Come on, really? I'm not going to say what the ending is, but seriously, this ending had to be like, why? I mean, any of the Green Lanterns could have thought that up and said, you know what, I'm going to do this and I'm going to defeat whatever his name is. Some pros is I thought the acting was okay for most of the parts. Ryan Reynolds is great for the role. He made it very humorous. I liked it for that. The visual effects is amazing in this movie. I mean, the world of Or, I think that's how they pronounced it, is beautiful. I wish we could have saw more of it. All we saw was one room, and where the elders sat, that's all we saw. A lot of little backstory in it to explain how the Green Lanterns came into being, but lacking. Another pro is I actually liked all the fight scenes. They were awesome. When he's using the Green Lantern, or when he's using the ring, I mean, it looks freaking sweet. But again, barely used. Another con too is he barely trained in the movie. He had like 5 minutes of training instead of like a 20-minute montage or a 20-minute scene where he's actually trying to train. No, we threw it 5 minutes and he like beat up a big guy and he had to fight Mark Strong with swords. That's all we got. Basically, if you saw the trailer, that's his whole training montage right there. The trailer. The guy who played Hector though, phenomenal job. I'll give it that. He did great. He really creeped me out. He was very awkward and he made a rather menacing villain. Overall, this movie is nothing spectacular, yet it's not as bad as most people are putting it. So I will give this movie a 3 out of 5 stars. It's okay. Nothing extraordinary, just in the middle. you're okay. What did you guys think of the movie? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Comment below. Let me know. As always, I'm the Black Anime Guy, and hopefully I'll see you all soon. Peace, YouTube.